Saturday night, too much coffee. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a animation path. So yeah, I'll just start out like this actually. So we're gonna do something like this. Not something like this. We're gonna do this. Okay. Next up here is create polychain, convert that to this kind of stuff. So cut that out, paste into a new layer. You can see that I got some stuff here that I don't want. I'll fix that by taking these and deleting them. Yeah, that's it. And I could have, let's see, can I smooth this now? Yeah. What I could have done here is that I could have just made it like this, but that would create like 300 null objects, and also it produces some errors, so I don't want that. I want much less. So let's say fixed 40mm in this case, and that's still way too many. I think I'm just gonna take this guy and let's say 50. Okay, that's more like it, I guess. Let's see what we got. 73 nulls. Okay, pretty good. I still think I could merge some of these guys, but okay, something like that maybe. So I just ran a script that cleaned that up a bit. Okay, so something like this. So again, the reason why I'm doing this is because converting these two nulls will not create a perfect order. Sometimes it will kind of like go like, the process will kind of like go like this, and then it will create null 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. So it's not a perfect process always, so that's why I'm creating fewer points to get less errors. Okay, so what you do now is you take all of these, and if you already have made Powergons earlier on, remember that you got a clear Powergons option here. But if this is the first time you do it, then edit Powergons. Let's say add null and call it W. Okay, and that's going to create null W1, null W2, W3, and so on. Let's save it. That's in layer 9 now. Go here, import layer 9. And there we are. Okay, you can see that this one is slightly offset. Why is that? I don't know. I'll do this just manually, and it doesn't really matter right now. Okay, so I'll put it in this position, and what we'll do is we're going to create nulls based on that path. Because we created Powergons, we can now say convert Powergons. There we are. We got the null, and if I'm lucky now, that path will be pretty good. Did it skip a point? No, good. And this is why and also you don't really need like a zillion nulls here. Right now I was actually lucky. It didn't create any junk. So, but if it does create a junk point, for example, that when you go from here to here, and maybe it skips from here to here, then just delete that one, or those that are errors, so to speak. So yeah, that's how you create that, and then you can use this for an animation path. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create a wind null, and I'm going to add wind to that, but not direction, but animation path. Make path items no, cancel. And the trick now is to take all of the nulls recreated, select all of them, and you can see that they are parented to this 2-point polychain. We're going to parent it to the wind null instead. Okay, it looks kind of funky now, but let's select that wind null and change the radius here to like 0.01 or so, 0.50. You can see now that looks better. Okay, cool. So also the power here is way too high, so I'll set that to 10. The power of the wind was just way too high. This object is about 1 by 1 meter. So and the spheres here have, well, this terrain has, let's see, no, that's the wrong one. I can delete this 2-point polychain now. This terrain has pretty much default settings. The spheres are HardFX, of course, and got these settings. Now, of course, if your object is larger, not 1 by 1, but 10 by 10, then you need to change some of this stuff, especially the resolution. If you have a 10 by 10, then I'm sure you need a resolution of at least 500 millimeters. Well, depending, of course, but okay, so those are the settings, and you know what, I think we can just do a test simulation, calculate, and it looks pretty good. I'm not, so yeah, you can see that, oh, I animated this for some strange reason. What happened? Somehow, that was not good. Somehow I touched these guys on frame 283. Okay. Why did I do that? I'm just going to delete that motion key for all of them on 283. And just move these guys into place on frame 0, something like this. Not sure what's up with is this okay? That looks kind of wrong. I don't know. I think it should be good enough though. So yeah, of course you can move these guys around on frame 0. I guess I could create less of these. And I'll just delete the nulls here. The good thing about this animation path is that it's not gonna affect calculation time very much, so it's a good way to do it. Okay, so you can see these guys are now following this tube right here. I want them to shift, so at frame 150 I'm going to move this one over here. Maybe I'll move it back on frame 250. Select the null, win null, and calculate. Alright, so that's it. That's how you can create an animation path. So you saw these nulls moving over here. Now we'll move, they will move over here. Oh, this got stuck on a vertice. That's never good. That's one of the gotchas with HardFX. So yeah, anyway, it looks okay. But yeah, that's that. That's how you can create a scene like this. And of course, this is, I'm not really a pro on HardFX, so, but this should give you some ideas on how you can go about this and that, and use this kind of technique for other projects. The reason why I didn't use Bullet is because it doesn't have the ability to create advanced wind effects. Not yet anyway.